Yo, what up? All right. So we got another one from Patrice O'Neal.
Okay. Rest in peace. Yeah, one of the greatest.
Yeah.
What we got?
This is Patrice O'Neal's best moments from Tough Crowd.
Okay.
Never seen. I don't think I've ever watched Tough Crowd.
No. Well, let's check it out. You ready?
Yeah. Here we go.
Stop it! I want to hear. Come on.
I think what they're saying is that they stopped teaching sex and they're actually teaching to refrain from sex. Right. Well, no, you should. Everybody's got. They've been having sex for years. My mother had my sister when she was 15. She had me when she was 18. They just were talking about. What are you laughing at?
I don't want to say it. I don't.
Say it. No. Shut up and say it.
Don't you dare say it. I won't say it. Don't you dare say his mother's a whore.
I'm fighting everybody right now. Get back here, you freaking. Can we say nigga now?
Bobby's mom's is a. My mother's watching. Shut up. Hey, you don't want to call her out. You could at least say she was 25. You stupid asshole.
It's different in this. If you guys read anthropology, Samoan culture, they have sex very young. And they have children young. That's cool. I understand.
My mother was. Can I get back?
Coming of age in Samoa.
You called my mother a whore.
I did.
I called my great-grandmother a whore last time I was on.
I didn't call her. I didn't call her.
She had the mother when she was 6.
First of all,
Go ahead, Pat.
OJ is not guilty, the jury is. Let's start with that.
A lot of people don't know. Pat's about 87, 97 years old.
No.
And they didn't have jury systems when Pat was young. They still had curly white wigs.
They put him in the guillotine.
You don't know about the jury. Look, I've never had a worse breakup. They all the same thing. Women try to force themselves on me, and I get very frightened. Forcing me to call, forcing me to listen when they call, forcing me to watch the dumb they want to watch on television, forcing me to take them out, forcing me to wear what they think I look cute in, forcing me to play Xbox with them when they're not even interested in the game. They get pissed at why. Forcing me to cuddle afterwards, even in the summer. It's hot, bitch. I still love you. Look it, man. Ladies, if you want to know how to make your man happy, just think about what makes you happy and do exactly the opposite.
Should colleges be teaching courses on hip-hop, Patrice?
You just recited one song you heard. All of that was in one song, Colin. You didn't even say hip-hop. First of all, blues, jazz, it's a category. So it's a music category. You should learn about it. It has a culture.
They're not teaching blues, they're teaching hip-hop.
First of all, when's the last time? Wait. When's the last time you've hummed an algebra problem on the bus to get you through that long ride? It has a purpose. I've never used geometry. I always use rap. I follow their clothing, their whatever. They're mumbling. Rap is important to me.
I'm not saying it's not important to you.
It's important to learn.
You think it's important for some white nerds to learn rap?
So that they won't do what you did. Well, Barberry. It's Burberry, stupid.
No matter what happens in the world, nukes, Middle East famine, in this country, we are still dodging the race issue.
Look it, man. In the last year, black people have been arrested for embezzlement, plagiarism, sniping.
Because they're good at it.
And wait a minute. They're good at it. All crimes that were supposed to be, and now mass murder. And I just want to say that all black people ever wanted was an opportunity to show what we can do.
Right.
If given the chance.
Absolutely.
If given the chance.
If you watch, first of all, I mean, if you watch Friends, you realize that that Rachel's not really the peacemaker. Good point. Holy Christ, I never thought I could top your bomb with a worse bomb. I was talking about bombing. Patrice, bail us out. Come on.
I'm not going to bail. I'm going to strap one of your jokes to myself and run through Palestine.
Starting with Nick from Detroit. Works for Midas Muffler. He's working on a barbecue-flavored bikini wax.
Patrice,
He's from the Sun. He's a struggling actor, which means he's a waiter, and he speaks 75 languages fluently. All right. You know, see, the fact that you know so much about black people is really a curse to you and your white friends. I'm gonna tell you why. Colin has a real knowledge of like black people for some reason. So when he says these black things, he thinks that all white people know about community day rooms, and you don't. So he's a man in purgatory. Black people don't like him, and white people don't understand him. He don't know where he's going.
Patrice O'Neal.
Look, every black person has a very good white friend that we keep tucked away somewhere. And that person always asks, why haven't I met any of your other friends yet? Well, why you think? Only white friend? I gotta go back home. And when we wear sports jerseys, we don't really necessarily like that team that we're wearing. It's just that the colors go nicely with my rims. And we all think OJ did it, but you know how much an OJ Simpson throwback is? It's off the hook. So that's why. All right, thank you.
Let's see if we can get through this without heckling this poor kid. You want to know this? That's bad.
And do it without doing your mama's Vietnamese voice.
All right, she's right. Do it. Do it as that man.
But do like a German accent.
Introducing that man.
All right, do like
He has an accent in there.
No, do a French accent. Come on, it'll be better. Do it.
Dude, it's Miss Saigon.
You want to prove to these guys you got the chops? Don't worry, do it. It'll work.
You want to know the awful truth about Asians? Go to any casino anywhere in the United States, and all the conservative Asians that you see at the dry cleaners and liquor stores and nail salons are standing at the tables, the crap tables and pie gow tables, and they're like, ho, that's it. We gambled our house. Here we go. My son no go to UCLA. Instead, he go to Compton Community College, where we will serve French fries for my son. Oh, last night we lost $500, but that won't happen again until tomorrow night.
Oh, nice.
If black people had one face to call the leader of race, like of slavery, like, cause it's too broad. We just hate too many of you. If you just made like one dude with a funny mustache and a big bite, like he was the dude that made slavery, we'll be like, all right, we hate him, and then we can move on.
Yeah. That's very smart.
I'm telling you.
The New York Times reported this weekend that 28% of black males will be behind bars at some point in their life. And right now, 12% of all black men between the ages of 20 and 34 are behind bars, which obviously the question, Patrice, what are you doing here? When do you get out? No, I'm kidding. No. Patrice, what do you have to say about this guy? It was funny. It was kind of funny. It was very funny.
What are you asking me?
I'm asking you, what do you think about
Why?
this?
Yeah, I know why. It's the war on drugs. That's America's way of, when they say it's a war on anything, it's really a war on a particular group, right? Like the RICO statute. That's the RICO, that was a war on the mob. So as soon as wait a minute.
That was a war against Puerto Ricans.
The Rico Suave?
Puerto Rico. Oh.
Sorry.
Do your prepared material, stupid.
Okay.
Now look at, wait a minute. I'm sorry. That was me. Now look, what I'm saying is this. It's the drugs, because they're in there for drugs. That's all they're in there for, really. All of that group of men is in drugs, and that's the people who are selling drugs, Puerto Ricans and young blacks. That's how they're making a little money, man.
Well, first of all, don't you think? Now I know he's going to jump all over this one, but don't you think that people say racism, which is what you're kind of implying, no?
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to not go there, but of course, it's a war on blacks and Puerto Rican kids. That's what the war is. That's who's going to jail.
I hate to agree with Suge, but there is definitely a racial component. Because if you look at the war on drugs, if you target street level dealers, you end up with a jail full of blacks and Puerto Ricans.
Absolutely.
And then they need white guys to rape, and that's why you have DWI laws. But it's looking at it negative.
I do the thing about the sniper, the black sniper.
Yes.
And blah, 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 blah. The punchline was nigga in a Buick. And they cut out out Buick.
They cut out
They cut out Buick. I swear to God, because they didn't want to Buick. In a
Yeah, but that was just logical. It wasn't really a Buick.
But that's why it's funny though. The reason it's funny is because people don't understand why things are funny. Hard consonants are funny.
Yeah.
You know, blah 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 in a Chevy or blah 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 in a Maxima is not funny. Buick is funny. That's why. And the fact that he wasn't in a Buick is the reason. I'm a comedy genius, and it's hard to express.
You're right. Okay, Patricio.
He's from Israel. He's his job is that he fiddles on roofs. And he survived 75
pogroms.
And I let some things slide, Colin. Like when you wear corduroys and your back pockets touch, I don't say nothing. When you gotta, I let it go, you know, because I don't know.
That means you have no ass. Everybody knows what he means. No ass. Like, get him.
But Colin, I'm not gonna show my hands. Don't show your ass, Colin. What's with all the gayness? But you're really coming at us right now.
Shut up. It's kind of rough. You guys really? I'm not coming.
You want us to admit that we're gay? We're not gay.
No, I don't.
I mean, Dante got that shirt on, but he ain't gay either. I know it.
Now we don't know per se.
We do.
Yeah, you're right. Dante's too strong. Now I want you to hit me.
Nobody can look like
down. After the show.
There's no gay black pirates in society.
All right, ready? Wait a minute. Dante's gonna beat them senseless.
And he's dangerous. He's a dangerous dude. He's my friend.
He's not playing games.
Tag team wrestling match.
Shut up, stupid.
Shut up.
All right.
Hush.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute. I'll shut him up. Go ahead, Colin.
Fine. You look at these beautiful people. What are we here?
We're looking at these goofy white people, and there must be something very important going on because they standing out here in the sun, and you know white people and sun don't agree. Do these things actually make a difference?
Yes, it does. Because we are...
Hold on, I'm sorry, white lady. Can you mind your business while black people are talking?
Speaking of race, what about the Kobe Bryant thing? That sounds like it's got a little... Your thing on it has a little racial something to it.
The new word is plethysmograph. Everybody should be horrified about it.
Yeah.
It's a machine. If Kobe gets convicted, it's a machine that they're going to put on his penis to measure what makes him horny.
It's true. It's true. It's a real machine.
Yes, white people
It's a real machine.
It's a real machine. They're going to decide whether to take his kids. And I know, look, an 80-year-old woman turned me on yesterday. How's that going to be? They shouldn't be able to judge whether I'm a rapist or not.
I agree.
That turns me on.
What turns me on is so sick. I can't imagine that being.
And also, if anyone's wrapping a cuff on my penis, that's going to get me going no matter what.
Exactly. And no matter what they say, if it's dirty, you're going to get a...
Yeah.
Or you're gonna sit there like there's no win lose. It's a lose situation because if he sits there and they showing him titties and he's not reacting, they're gonna go, oh, Kobe's a monster. He has no feeling.
Right.
So he's gonna lose.
No, that is a dangerous thing. It's like Clockwork Orange, the movie nobody saw except because I'm 71 years old.
That's also if you're but that plasmograph, this cuff thing, it's only if you're convicted. So a good way to avoid the cuff. But the best way to avoid getting that thing on is not raping
you have to admit that's a weird thing to decide somebody's taste. Because if you're sitting there, like you said, you got somebody putting a cuff on your can, you're sitting there and they're telling you all kinds of dirty stuff. Anything can set you off.
We got a machine to measure the horniness in Ralphie's titties.
How about you, Ken?
You know what? If I wanted anyone to be president, I would want it to be Shaq. Because Shaq can do whatever the hell he wants. Shaq can call the UN right now and tell them that he wants to bomb France. They're going to say, but why, Shaq? They didn't do anything. I don't know. I don't like the basketball team. I think the basketball team stinks. I want to drop a bomb on them. I want to dunk it. I want to do it. Well, Shaq, if that's what you want to do, I want to do it.
That Shaq ate his balls. He called me with that Shaq. You think this Shaq is going to be good? Yeah, Ken.
How are you trying to make that?
It's true.
He just tried to make mine, see? Computer bomb. He wanted to take your whole bombing and put it all on me.
Damn.
That show looked like it was ruthless, man. Yeah, man.
They had everybody on that show.
Definitely. How many seasons is that run?
I don't know how many seasons.
Damn, you have to check that out, man. Looks like had a lot of Patrice on there, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was just the best of Patrice. I'm sure they had a whole bunch of other shit.
All right.
They had a whole bunch. They had Ralphie May, Greg Giraldo, Kevin Hart.
All right.
I don't know who the fuck that Big Swole nigga was.
Yeah.
Big Swole nigga took up the whole screen. Nigga was sitting like this. I was like, God damn. What's this nigga?
Work out or something, bro.
God damn.
Didn't even say nothing. Just sitting over there. But yeah, dude, it looked like a lot of fun, man.
They got into some serious topics.
Definitely did.
They got into some serious topics. They talked about the damn, the snipers? the father and the son sniper. Jesus. Talked about the Kobe trial. This must have been like over 20 years ago. Jeez.
Black and Puerto Ricans being incarcerated.
Yeah. It's getting serious. Hell, getting serious. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, man. Definitely got to run back and check that show, man.
For sure. Jesus. Yeah, Patrice.